Hello everyone and welcome in to another match of Roulette Rivals 14 where, oh my goodness, look at the time! We are late for a elimination match, this time taking place in round 3 of the losers bracket. My name is Cabin, you can simply call me Cab, and today the two players who are going up against each other are, to the left, we have Yannini, the 3-time Roulette Rivals champion and legend himself, going up against Taichi Suzuki, a roulette rookie for this very tournament, going up against, as said, the myth and legend themselves. Just in time for the raid to come in here from Linux Penguin. Hello everyone, welcome in. We will be starting off in just 25 seconds. We'll be starting off in New York, chosen by Yannini. Then we'll be moving on to Mumbai, chosen by Taichi, with Chongqing banned by Yannini, and Hokkaido banned by Taichi, like so. And as we are speaking, we will now see that the spin in question is the following. Folding knife as the janitor. Well then. That folding knife might spice things up just a teensy tiny bit for New York. I will take this moment to say hi to some of you chatters in the chat here. I saw Zephyr here earlier, first time anyone managed to catch a cab so fast in New York. Moo, Scruffy, in for fun, and all of the raiders from Linux Penguin as well. There's like too many of you to mention you all by name. And as we speak, we have Yannini loading in with the janitor start, quickly getting themselves Mateo Perez like so. And they will be moving on towards the bathrooms where you can find the two bank robbers, where I believe, I do not recall if it's either one of them carrying the knife or if it's inside the bathroom. But judging by Yannini calmering the male robber like so, we will see that they drop an SMG, and it's the female robber who drops the folding knife like so. Yannini has now picked it up and made it out of the bathroom, folding knife in hand, safe and sound, as Taichi has also loaded in, gotten themselves the backup data disc from Mateo in a similar manner to Yannini, and much like Yannini has made their way to the bathroom as well to try and get the robbers, but tries to knock out the security guard right in front of that mirror, which means the security guard will spot Taichi as they knock that security guard out. Very, very, very unfortunate. We also have some notes from the chat with a question from Rupon if the robbers can be KO'd with a snail, and also a note from Lord Monk that you can lure the female robber into the other bathroom, as Taichi has another rip, knocking out the NPCs by the janitor start. That is 2 rips already for Taichi, putting them at a huge disadvantage against Yannini. This is unfortunate. Oh, no, 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 no. And they will try again with calmering Mateo just like that, getting them with a second calmer shot, as Yannini has now reached Athena Savalas' office, picking up their calmer stash, getting ready to calmer the right-hand side guard next to Athena as she sits in her office chair, about to calmer the next one. Or, what's Yannini planning? They're going to throw a briefcase first to distract the guard who's by the pillar there. Ooh, careful. They were planning to knock him out like so, but will instead knock out the guard by Athena, and then knock out the guard distracted by the briefcase like so. I believe they got a clean kill on Athena, just like that. Very nicely done, as they threw the knife onto Athena's head. Whoa! And a fire extinguisher explosion on Taichi's end, knocking out both of the robbers and unlocking the door in one fell swoop. Very nice from Taichi there. So now they have the weapon of disguise needed to kill Athena as they run right into an enforcer, and that's another rip. Oh, Taichi, no! Taichi! Oh. Oh, you have my condolences. For Yannini has reached Fabian Man, managed to calm them as they were chatting with one of the employees. Just need to make it through this hallway with the enforcers, past the security room, gets the key card, and will be making it through the CEO exit just like that. That is a very safe GG going to Yannini, as Taichi managed to reach the bathrooms once again, but as mentioned, it is unfortunately too late. So, that means 2 points will be going to Yannini, as we are preparing ourselves to fly to Mumbai. The map in question arriving in... Do we have an arrival time? Yes, 15 past the hour, or in about 3 minutes. We don't have an exact time on the stream yet, and of course, speak of the devil, there it is. 1 minute and 50 seconds until we arrive. Rightio, 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 rightio. So, we do have another match at 22 CST. Right after this one, for that matter, and depending on how this match goes, either I will be the one casting that match as well, or you can check it out over at Far Eastern Rommel, that is Rommel with 2 M's, over here on Twitch. They will be casting that match should this one not finish in time for me to cast it. Ah yes, and of course the match in question is Oh Shit Man, I believe, going up against 47 Takas. Or 47 Tacos, depending on who you ask. TK47, as they're otherwise called. They have many names. They have many, many names. Oh no, it's Currymaker versus TK47, my bad. I mixed you up, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I did. Look, the Norwegian and the American are the same, alright? You have the same colors in your flags. 20 seconds until the spin arrives. I can also see... God damn it, I mixed up... Currymaker is German. It's going very well for me right now. 3 seconds. Vasir Kale with a falling object as the laundry worker. Vanya Shah with a no target pacification pistol as Holy Man. And Dawood Rangan with a beak staff as Bollywood bodyguard. Okay, fun stuff. Falling object was Sir Kale. I have no clue how to do that. And then of course, no target pacification for Vanya Shah. As Holy Man. I believe you can make this work. And then of course the beak staff, a funny little melee item to eliminate the target with, as Yannini has loaded into the skywalk and will most likely walk down to Vasir Kale and the Holy Man to get him just like that. We have a note from Colored Lonely in the chat that you can get Vasir on the hills with a falling object. If I recall correctly, isn't there... Yeah, there's the hill, and then there's a specific timing for when you're walking around in the slums, if I recall correctly. Or am I just making things up? It is very much possible. What we aren't making up, however, is the fact that Yannini has gotten the beak staff while disguised as a holy man and stashed it in their briefcase. Taichi has not loaded in quite yet. Yes. Linux Penguin from the chat would be so eager to just go for a very random unsafe light in the slums. How nice. As Yannini is making it down to the sewage area, only to go back up against the sewage area. They are just outside the laundry entrance, making it past the tailor and towards the train yard as we speak, as Taichi has now loaded in, also going for Skywalk's start. So we will most likely see them also getting the Holy Man disguise as early as possible, like so, as Yannini makes the distraction for these two lovely container guards in the train yard. We'll knock out the first one, and then the second one, like so, as Taichi now makes the knockout on the Holy Man, and will be getting the disguise. And speaking of that, Lord Monk, with a note from the chat of, is this falling object on hill? Well, it might be, considering that Yannini, just a few moments prior, had a little note of the flag being raised up on the hill. And disguised as one of the guards for the train yard, they will be making it into the laundry area to perhaps get themselves a laundry worker disguise, so that they can then go up to the hill and hopefully catch Wasir Kale by that point to get them with that falling object. Of course, this is pure speculation on my part regarding on what their strategy will be. It's just a matter of seeing on whether or not I'm correct on that. Meanwhile, on Taichi's end, they are making it through the slums, disguised the Holy Man, avoiding the super enforcers. I'm trying to pinpoint where they are exactly. I believe they're about to make it up to the alleyway of food stand, like so, and towards the homeless tent where they have one of their stashes, as Yannini shoots down a ladder to get on top of the hill, climbs up the ladder in question. And speaking of the hill, that is the flag raised for Taichi as well. Both players having the flag raised at around the 1 minute 50 mark. Yannini 3 minutes and 30 seconds into the run. Taichi 2 minutes and 10 seconds. Yannini has the Maelstrom in front of him, walking down the hill. I believe they got them with an audio distraction. Here's the Maelstrom approaching Yannini's corner, and there we go. That's Yannini performing the corner subdue on the Maelstrom, like so. They are in a very good position to set up the falling object kill right here, right now, and just get it off and get it done. However, on Taichi's end, they have also reached the hill, disguised as a holy man, mind you. They are disguised as a holy man. But they will, the elite guard has spotted the body, but Taichi made a wise decision to calmer it, so it is okay. Just need to knock them out. As Yannini makes the kill on Dawood just like that, gets themselves a crow disguise shortly afterwards, and will be making their descent down the hill. We have a note from Zephyr in the chat. Did I perhaps mean a holy hand grenade? No, this isn't Monty Python, this is Hitman. But Taichi, just a few moments prior, made the knockout on Wasir Kale and will be dragging them over to the falling neon sign object, like so. Now, they don't have a laundry worker just yet, and I don't think there's a way to set that up remotely, unfortunately. So they will have to make their way down the hill, will leave their holy man disguise here by switching into an elite guard disguise. A very wise choice on Taichi's end. And yeah, they will be moving on with the spin and return here later once they've got the laundry worker disguise. 4 minutes into the spin now as we speak. Yannini, 5 minutes and 25 seconds into the spin. A few moments prior, they threw in the brick into the cauldron. Bloody heck. I am not on the speaking game today. Julios Sulios with a raid here. A party of 12. Welcome in, everybody. You're just in time to perhaps see Yannini make the knockouts on the entourage of Vanya Shah. Vanya Shah's entourage will be knocked out soon enough by Yannini. That's 1. Moving up to the guards now. That's 2. That's 3. Pulling out their pistol. And that is Vanya eliminated. That is a clean kill on Yannini's end, and they only have Dawood left. They have the beak staff in their briefcase there as they are making it towards Dawood, disguised as a holy man, and we can expect them to get one of the bodyguards of Dawood and then make the elimination. Although we do have a note from Zephyr that, well, the Dawood kill after a brick lure always fills me with dread. I've seen so many ways for it to rip. And on the opposite end, I have seen many ways for it to succeed. But, alas, you do make a very fair point. On Taichi's end, they have reached the hill, disguised as a laundry worker, and is essentially just cleaning up the elite guard body after themselves. Has now reached their isolated maelstrom. Has a silenced pistol in their inventory, will make the kill in just a moment. No! Are you kidding with me? No, 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 no. Taichi shot the neon sign falling object, and it didn't hit Vasir Kale. Oh, that is terrible.
I have nothing to report from my current location. Over.
And oof, while we had that, Yannini just now managed to make the kill on Dawood Rangan. They knocked out their bodyguard while they were in the tunnel, got their disguise, and then, having placed the briefcase for Dawood to spot, they could then take their beak staff out of it and eliminate Dawood with it. And so, Yannini makes a tuk-tuk exit and will get the 2 points. And from what little we could see on Taichi's end, they were trying to salvage the situation at hand. Oh, the absolute bloody situation at hand. You have my condolences once again. That was awful. Oh. As we are now moving on to the RNG maps with Santa Fortuna. From Rupan Sensei in the chat. Will Santa Fortuna claim a victim today? Or 2 victims, for that matter. Oh boy. We will see in about 1 minute and 35 seconds. Oh, good grief. 2 big maps in a row. 2 of the big 5 in a row, just like so. And 1 incredibly fast map. We can have a look-see on what are... Assuming we get a map after this, we can have a look-see on what that map could perhaps be. And those maps in question would be... Give me a second, everyone. There you are. Oh damn, okay, it's Colorado after this. So that's 3 big maps in a row. Assuming we get past Santa Fortuna. And then after Colorado, it would be Ambrose Island and then Wilton Creek. So yeah. Let's have a look-see here. I'm seeing a lot of conversation in the chat here. It always makes me happy to see that. As the spin will now arrive in 10 seconds. We are very close here. Yannini has the chance for a match point, but can Taichi turn this around? Let's find out. It is Rico Delgado with a silenced sniper rifle as the tattoo artist with no target pacification. Jorge Franco with a fiber wire as the mansion guard, and Andrea Martinez with a loud pistol as the hippie. Alrighty then. Immediately from Scruffy saying that this spin could be fast. Moo, is this a chance for a Red Fox strategy? Either that or a submarine lure. We have some speculation for Moo. And the Red Fox strategy in question would be... Yeah, that would be when you place down the briefcase for Rico to spot. As Yannini is now loading in. And I believe Taichi is still pondering their options in question here. And yeah, I do not blame you at all. I do not blame you at all. Yannini will make a throwing distraction. They are starting off by the hippie, by the way. They are starting off by the hippie and will make a throwing distraction for them. As they knock them out like so. We'll get their disguise. Moving on down the stairs. Almost forgot their briefcase. As Taichi is now loading in. How nice. I believe... Ooh, Yannini... Yeah, Yannini is moving towards Andrea Martinez. Of course. Because that pairs really well with the hippie disguise. As Taichi has gone with a default start, but will most likely move towards the hippie as well. We'll get their stash just under their house. It is a loud striker pistol. As Yannini has made it onto Andrea's property, throwing a shovel at the camera for style points. And I believe... Let's see, they're just outside the window where Andrea is. And that's a restart for Taichi. I didn't see what happened, but they were in the hippie hut. Okie doke, that is a peekaboo done by Yannini there, shortly after they threw the shovel. But now they have both a guard and Andrea Martinez walking out onto the balcony. Will knock out Andrea like so. But they still have the guard right there. Will opt to calmer them. I believe that is a very, very fair choice. And they will now shoot Andrea in the head just like that and hopefully dump them across the balcony in time. There are no guards running out to the balcony nor up the stairs. I believe Yannini can make this through safely. And yes, thank you, Channel Join, in the chat. Taichi got ripped by climbing through the window to the hippie hut earlier. My bad for missing that, but thank you. And yes, we did see a whoosh earlier on Yannini's end as they were walking away from that enforcer who's by the wall you can climb over by Andrea's compound. But they made it through safely. Yannini's fine and by the bar. Yannini's fine and by the bar, making an audio lure for the tattoo artist. As Taichi has succeeded in getting the hippie disguise and is moving on towards Andreas's compound 1 minute and 20 seconds into the run, as Yannini has now gotten the tattoo artist disguise 2 minutes and 43 seconds into the run right now. Now, Taichi, there is a camera there, and you will get caught by it, unfortunately, but that's okay. You have an option to delete them, especially since you have a silenced pistol. But unfortunately, Andrea is walking down the stairs as Taichi arrived to the second floor. They will, however, shoot out the evidence like so. Will get some bullet impact noticed. But as long as that panic is kept on the second floor, whilst Andrea is here on the first floor, about to enter the meeting room, should be okay. Taichi is in the meeting room itself, with both the assistant and ring, just like that. Manages to get a frontal KO on them without getting spotted. Very cleanly done by Taichi on that part. However, they will have to... I believe they'll have to dump the assistant out of the window just to get them in the garbage disposal. And then they can make the elimination on Andrea, hopefully. We will see how they plan that. As Yannini has reached the compound of Rico Delgado, disguised as P-Power, with a sniper rifle on their back, climbing into the second floor bathroom in Rico's office. Will Calmer, the mansion guard, just outside. Rico is in the room next door, where people are cleaning up the blood on the walls. Will Seeker Rico like so. Let's see where Rico moves. Yannini did get a whoosh by one of the mansion guards outside, who has entered the room as well. But they won't be a problem. They're not in any bad position for Yannini, as they make the elimination on Rico Delgado while they are in the bathroom, standing around all sick-like. Whilst Taichi has hidden the assistant's body and has dragged Andrea Martinez to the window, will then climb out of the window. Oh, okay, hang on. Yeah, they are moving the disguises. The hippie disguise and street guard disguise, respectively. Are they going to shoot Andrea through the window? Are you going to shoot Andrea through the window? That's risky. Oh, that's risky. Okay. Well, alright, I see what you're doing. I see what you're doing. You're trying to lure out the guards outside there. That's clever, actually. That's clever. But now you have the guards there. Okay, that was clever. That was actually clever. I got a bit nervous there, but that was clever, Taichi. Okay, but now you're climbing out here with the guards there. Climbed out the window to outside where the guards were. And unfortunately had one of the guards staring at them as they were switching into a street guard disguise. That was pure tragedy on Taichi's end. Yannini made the distraction for the helicopter pilot inside Jorge's hut. Got a very, very close whoosh there, but manages to knock them out as Jorge is in the hut now. They're in the mansion guard disguise. I believe they have a fiber wire in hand. Another whoosh from Jorge themselves and the guarding outside the hut. Oh, Yannini, please, my heart. Yannini, please, my heart. They're back in the hut now. Jorge looking over their papers. Oh, what's the plan, Yannini? You're like placing down coins for Jorge to notice? What's the plan, Yannini? What's the plan? I don't know what the plan is. I don't know what the plan is. Jorge is moving out of the hut. I repeat, Jorge is moving out of the hut. Ooh, okay. Throwing more coins. Yannini's throwing more coins to keep Jorge in the hut. Okay. Jorge has spotted the coin and will now pick it up. Okay. We'll cough in place like so. Okay, is this the opportunity now? Yannini is making the kill. We'll dump Jorge in the box like so. Okay. Okay, I believe Yannini is safe as they make it towards the helicopter. That is a GG. Oh, I can breathe now. Yannini has made it through. That is a clean sweep on Yannini's end. 6-0. with Taichi being on the second floor of Andreas's office as Yannini made the exit. So unfortunately, that is Taichi knocked out of this tournament and Yannini moving on. But thank you very, very kindly for playing. It was good to see you. And I'd be happy to see you stick around. Whew. Alright, let's have a look-see on where Yannini moves on in the brackets, shall we? As said, this is the lower bracket. Round 3. We can see there they are. Yannini, match 61, will be going up against the loser of match 65, which would be... Oh, Apricot versus Frote. Alrighty. A very good opportunity to... Wait, never mind. It's In For Fun who's our admin. My bad. Frote was the original admin, and then In For Fun came in once we had a bit of technical difficulties. So, huge shoutouts and thanks to In For Fun for being our very lovely admin. And for that matter, this isn't the last you will see of me. Wait, okay, In For Fun from the chat just said Frote took over? Okay, okay. Special thanks to Frote for being our very kind admin. I am so good at keeping track of people. For you will see, this isn't the last you will see of me. This isn't the last you will see of me and my wonderful keeping track of people skills. It is, you will see me casting the match in 20 minutes and 50 seconds. It is Currymaker versus TK47. And at 23 CEST, you can also watch over on Barbecue's Twitch with David Red Sox and Pidgeotto going up against each other. Yeah, more Berlin. More Berlin, my favorite map. Thank you all very kindly for being a very wonderful audience, as always. I hope to see you around in, 20 minutes. I will end the stream and then go live once again once once the match closes in. I'm very good at talking. And also, special thanks as always to whoever it was who was our admin this match. Whoever it was. Thank you. Thank you. I will now go and rest for a whole 10 minutes and then I'll be back. You all be good, okay? You all be good? You all be good. Okay, cool. Bye. Bye.